Hi everyone, my name is Madison Strong, and today I'm going to be taking you through a great beginner-friendly upper body series. We're going to start by placing our short box up against your shoulder blocks and then hooking on one single blue. Meet me sitting on your box facing your foot bar. We're going to reach back behind us. We're going to grab onto our short loops. And then I want you to meet me with your elbows bent in by your rib cage with your palms flipping straight up to the sky. Let's begin to reach the palms straight out in front of us. Bend the elbows to bring those palms back in. We're going to go straight into our serve platter. So I want you to imagine that you have two glasses of your favorite beverage. It can be a coffee, it could be a mimosa, whatever you're feeling this morning. And then I want you to imagine that you're taking those two glasses, you're reaching them out, serving them to your friend, and then bend the elbows to pull those palms back in. Our tailbone is nice and heavy into that box, and our crown of the head is reaching up towards the sky. So even though we're moving through the upper body, we want to make sure that we have nice, beautiful posture here. So the core still matters as we're moving through those arms. And then on this next one, I want you to reach the palms out, hold, flip your palms to face in and bend those elbows a little bit. Open those arms out to the side, brace for a big giant hug, and then wrap your arms around, connecting those fingertips. And then reach the arms back out to the side, going straight into your hug a tree. So we're opening and closing, really using those chest muscles, so the front side of your body here. We want to keep a nice bend at the elbows and then shoulders just relaxed down away from the ears. As you open the arms out to the side, make sure that that core still stays nice and engaged. So think about that rib cage staying nice and knitted in. We don't want it flaring out as we open those arms out to the side. Let's go for 2. Last one here. Give me that big giant hug. Meet me with the arms out to the side. Sweep the palms down by your box. I want you to just drop your chest slightly forward. Gaze is right over that foot bar. We're going to reach the palms up above our head and create a diamond shape. I want you to pull the elbows in so they're pointing towards your foot bar. You're going to bend at the elbow, extend at the elbow. So think about you're shaving the top of your head as you bend the elbows. You're reaching the palms straight out to give someone a high five here. And then just chin is away from the chest. We hinge from the hips. So I really want you to think about dropping the chest down as you're pushing the hips down into the box. So core still matters here. Let's go for 3. Last 2. Last one, press it all the way out, and then slowly bring those palms back down by your sides. Let those straps pull you in, lift the heart up, and just drop the head back and just take a little release for a moment. And then inhale. As you exhale, bring it back to center. We're going to hang our loops up. We're going to change our short box into a long box. So take your box, flip it long ways, and push it up against your shoulder blocks, and come to take a seat on it with your feet onto that headrest. You're going to reach down and then bring the palms right down by your sides. You're going to press your palms behind your hips. Release your palms forward, going into what we call a chest expansion. So what we're doing here is we're starting to really work through the backside of our body. So think about strengthening into those shoulders as you're opening up through the chest. So this is going to be great for your posture. We press the palms back, bringing the shoulder blades together. We release the palms, making sure we stay in front of that box. So think about shoulders coming together as we press the palms back. And then shoulders starting to peel away from each other as we resist those springs on the way out. Let's go 2 more here. Inhale to release. Exhale to press. Hold by your hips. I want you to reach the arms out to the side, keeping your carriage as quiet as can be. And then pulling those thumbs all the way back in. So I want you to think about leading out with the pinkies. So think about reaching, finding that energy. And then starting to bring those palms back in, leading with the thumbs, bringing that energy towards that box. Let's go 2 more here. Keep pushing the palms back towards that foot bar, making sure you're still keeping those shoulders fired up. And then last one here, lead out with the pinkies. Keep pushing back. We can do it. And then slowly bring those thumbs all the way in. And then I just want you to release those palms forward. We're going to go ahead and crisscross our straps this time. And then I want you to grab that opposite handle and then reach down to where those straps start to tie. And then you're going to extend your arms straight out in front of you. Bend the elbows out wide to the side and back behind you, going in for your high rows. So you want those elbows to come up at an angle, but make sure you stay below those shoulders. And then think about bending out wide with the elbows first and then bringing those shoulder blades together, almost as if you have an imaginary walnut right in between them. You're trying to crack the walnut as you pull the elbows back. Release the shoulders as you reach those arms straight back out. We're going to go 2 more just like this, and we're going to start to add on to this movement. So on this next one, last one here, reach those arms all the way out. We hold. Punch the right knuckles forward as you bend the left elbow back. Your gaze follows. Reach the left knuckles forward here, starting to add a rotation. We go on to the right. We bend the right elbow back. Gaze follows. Punch the right knuckles forward, bring it back to center, and then continue to alternate side to side. So you're starting to add that rotation. So I want you to imagine you're initiating this movement really coming through the torso. So if you're twisting towards the right, you want to think about pulling the right side back with that right elbow. So you're almost trying to get that opposite rib to touch towards that opposite hip. And then let's go 1 more on each side so we're nice and even. And then last one here going on each side. And then I'm going to have you meet me at center. Let's go 1 more onto the right. Bring it back to center. And then I want you to go ahead and bend the elbows in by the rib cage. Thumbs point out to each direction. Windshield wiper the thumbs out to the side. Bring it back to center. We're going to start to find that lateral rotation from our shoulders. So think about that shoulder rotating out as the thumbs come out. And then that shoulder rotating back to center as you bring it back. Let's go 5 more here. Keeping the elbows pinned by the rib cage the entire time as if they're stuck in glue. We got 3 more here. Stay strong. You're doing amazing. Let's go 2 more. Last one, hold. Little baby pulses out and out. Keep the elbows hugging. Keep the chest proud. We go for 3. We go for 2. Last one, hold. Bring it back to center, and then you're going to slowly uncrisscross those straps. Hang them on up. And then let's just go ahead, bring the arms down by your sides. Roll yourself into a nice little ball. And just take a couple deep breaths here, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. And then last breath, let's inhale through the nose as you exhale. Slowly begin to round yourself up here, growing tall out of the crown of the head. Roll the shoulders back and down. Thank you for joining me today on that quick but effective upper body workout. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye.